7, 6, 5. It is intercepted by Vernon Perry, and the Frank Merriwell story ends. And just erase the name Merriwell. It belongs to Vernon Perry. 4 interceptions, and the Houston Oilers have pulled off a remarkable upset in San Diego.
I'm sure this will go down as one of the classic upsets of recent football history, Dick. No one, and I just have to say no one except the hardiest of Raider fans, of Oiler fans, gave these Oilers a chance. And yet here they are about to celebrate with one of the best victories that they're ever going to have a chance to carry home.
Our thanks to our executive producer, Don Olmar, David Stern, our producer, for those great pictures, John Gonzalez, our director, helping us with the NBC crew, Tim Sexton and Jim Casey, who player identification. Bum Phillips. That close to victory now, just 2 seconds that Gifford Nielsen has to take a snap and fall on it. Vernon Perry, he's going to keep that football. It belonged to him all day. Why not take it home?
He owned it all day. And what a marvelous performance, not only by Vernon Perry, but this entire Houston Oiler team. I think the word character, the word class, certainly comes through loud and clear in their performance today.
And it's a tribute to this marvelous game. The Houston Oilers, without their top passer, without their top wide receiver, without their top rusher, the NFL's best, have pulled off the upset. Now let's go to Brian Campbell in New York for the NFL Report, right after these messages from your local station.
There are a lot of ways to define character, but today it is defined Houston Oilers. We'll get to the story of the game and the highlights right after this word from Budweiser. For years we've seen a lot of teams suck it up and get the job done, but the Houston Oilers really etched themselves into a lot of memories today, playing without the people who created 4/5 of their offense during the season. They upset the Chargers by a 17-14 count. Early on today, it looked like Dan Fouts and company could absolutely do no wrong. The man who set a new single-season yardage mark threw for over 300 yards in the day early on, hitting John Jefferson here. As he picked the Oilers apart, the Chargers scored on their first drive. Got a 7-0 lead. But then perhaps a portent of things to come. Fouts intercepted here by Vernon Perry, the first of 4 Perry interceptions. But it wasn't Perry's only duty on the day. He was responsible for 5 takeaways. Here blocking a Mike Wood field goal attempt and bringing it back. That really got the Oilers off and winging. The rest of the game was the story of Perry taking it away from the San Diego Chargers offense. As we said, the Houston Oilers are a very happy bunch right now. With them is our Mike Adamle in San Diego. Michael?
Go.
Right now? The sound you hear right now is the victory chants of Coach Bum Phillips in the Houston Oilers locker room. They have emerged victorious today, 17-14 over the San Diego Chargers in what has to be one of the most improbable victories in all playoff history. 17-14 the final score, and I guess you could say that Dan Fouts, who has lived by the pass all season long, has perished by it today, and he perished in the person of Vernon Perry, who intercepted 4 different times and blocked a field goal attempt and took it 57 yards. Bryant? Bryant.
Okay, Mike Adamle, thank you so very much. The Oilers winners today, 17-14, doing it without Earl Campbell, without Dante Pastorini, and really without Kenny Burrow. Final there, 17-14. Don't forget, tomorrow it's Pittsburgh and Miami. We'll be with you 12 noon. And then tonight, it's Kentucky against Notre Dame. Great college basketball game, 11:30 Eastern Time. For all of us, thanks for joining us. Good night.